Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow YouTubers, Facebook fans. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Read video blog. I'm Airy Sky. So first of all, my disclaimer not to use my video for any nefarious purpose, size, shape, form, for uploading, downloading, selling, distributing, or any videos for here only, here alone. So if you don't like it, you can kiss my butt. I will sue anyone who tries to use my video. And I found out copyright is mine and mine alone. So, anyways, this morning, you can probably see, one of the pictures is missing because we have boxes stacked up right here on the desk. So, we filled 6 more large boxes, and I just want to say I'm glad I did not, take the boxes out and, take the boxes out, and, return them. We actually needed extra boxes and the large ones to come in handy. We still got stuff left in the kitchen. We got some miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, we're trying to get it done. Now, I did a lot more packing shit yesterday. Only she did her clothes tonight. But anyways, I got a story for y'all yet again. So yesterday morning, she wanted to be up at 8 so she could have her bath and to get moving to go to the store. She wanted to go early because of the heat. Well, we get going really late. I go and check email. Manager said the new manager got everything. He said, "Here, print this out. You need this. You need that. You have to do this. I'm looking forward to meeting you." But gave a negative towards Chloe basically for the new place. And so Chloe, got a negative because of the current management, who basically stated Chloe is not a nice person. Literally, is not a nice person. Chloe's always attacking neighbors, 2 in particular, being racist. And so Chloe was told that she had 1 year to clean her act up where we're going, or she's going to be ousted, and then either I better find a roommate or I leave. And so, but you know how it goes now. So if mom's watching this, I just want to tell you, out of love, that I would like you to be quiet. Are you missing any keys? Something. Looks like it could be important. Nah. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna throw out a piece of plastic that we don't know anything about, right? Right. So, anyways, she gave a bad review, and please excuse me. I sent Chloe out to get this, and not on her money, by the way. I do want to share a story about herself. Okay. So yesterday, my family wanted to hear more, and well, I don't have time to do these videos in the morning because usually I'm busy, and as you're probably well aware, I am dilating. The dilator is right here. Some of you curious. It is pretty much an orange dilator. See? So, I'm dilating. It's an uncomfortable position, but I found plenty of comfortable positions to dilate. So, yesterday we finally get around to getting out and about in a wheelchair. Now, as you all know, Chloe had a electrical plug thing. Chloe said to the old guy who was supposed to take us to dinner, from what I remember, I promise, we will, pay back. Because, the money I had left was buy a roll of dip or some booze. Yeah, I know, booze isn't good. Alright, I know, boo. Dip isn't good either, boo, I know. And then, if dip isn't good and booze isn't good, there's going to be lunch. Now I know some of you, including TJ and Lexi and Gabby and, and you know, the rest of them would say, hey, you know, you have heart disease. You don't need to have 2 burgers at McDonald's. Well, the good Lord bless me anyways. I'll tell you what happened. So we get on the way, and Chloe tells me on the way up to McDonald's that I can have a value menu item 1. I went out of my way and I said, hey, you know, you promised me. Oh, well, you know, I don't have it. It went on and on, you know, and then she went and got me. And so I said, no, my money was allocated for these burgers. I can't just sit there and plop down money that was supposed to be allocated for these burgers. She was getting a 2, I was getting a 2. No, I wasn't going to get but $1 item and a water. So I was like, you know what? You just screwed me over on my money. You promised me today's payday for Power Plug. Otherwise, you weren't going to drive the fucking truck. Literally. I mean, my cousin said, you know, one time, someone needs to basically put that person in their place. He wasn't going to say male or female. He just wanted to gender them, but you get the idea. And so, you know, all I'm gonna say is it pissed me off to no end, literally. So they were eating and having a milkshake and going, I feel good, yeah. The lady came up to me and thought she was pretty cool. You know, Chloe was using the bathroom. One of the employees, who's an older woman, wanted to misgender Chloe and basically say, you know, what a bastard. Eating in front of you. I heard the argument, and I'm just looking out the window, and she says, do you want some water? I said, no. But anyways, she encouraged me to have some water. She offered me soda, and I was like, no, fine. You know, and the also on top of the water, you know, they gave some to Moppy, you know, and it was just sad because, you know, here's a person who knows, you know, took advantage of me, and I'm not basically saying woe to me, took advantage of me, promises me, buys a meal, and then out of all of this problem, turns around, goes to Walmart, and says, I know what I said, this is what you wanted on the list. Stick with it. What's you? I need nightcap. I need nightcap. I need nightcap. I need nightcap. Next thing you know, she ends up buying health products. Then when we get to my section of the agreement, which was I have a few dollars left, Joe, and I should go, yeah. Well, go ahead and get got a drink this morning. I said, go ahead and what do you call it? The sugar free, but there's what's left in the fridge. I gotta get some today or tonight. So I said, go ahead and give me my TV dinners on 4 of them. You know, I can have 2 for lunch. Anyways, so we went ahead and got the TV dinner. Fortunately, my money was left on the table. I know I can't get that from you. So then I said, fine, I'll just take what's available that I purchased anyways for myself um, and her. And, you know, we had TV dinners anyways. she had a big meal, so she didn't really want much yesterday after we got home. But on the way back, she's just sitting there. My lunch was good. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm sitting there hungry as hell, thinking, you know what? This is bad. Now, Chloe's mom's watching this. You can't fucking tell me that is not autistic. Because if it isn't, it better be something else. It was fucking problematic. Now, a lot of people out there, my aunts, my uncles, my sisters, my cousin, cousin-in-law, they all think she mismanages money and then expects it. One of my neighbors said that they reported these incidences to the law because I'm in a wheelchair. And when you go into a McDonald's, the lady that was giving me the water was the most sweetest lady. She was just furious. She's like, I heard the argument, and I'm so sorry you have to put up with someone that selfish. I'm going, leave it alone. It's not going to work. And while I was just basically telling Chloe, hey, this is what what I had allocated, and you said, no problem, you take care of it today. And then she's like, you're getting angry, blah, 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 blah. I mean, there's people on the streets turning going, the only one getting angry, and they called her sir, and then they said, put the fucking pants on, and she was just getting very violently angry, and I'm just sitting there in this wheelchair going, just leave it alone, people. Literally, they're saying that she was trying to turn it against me and say I was the angry one. I'm going, for real? Look, my sister said to me, what's the point of having her around? Literally. Chloe's mom, you might get your wish in the end of having Chloe home. You can detransition her, you may accept her as a daughter. Literally you. And I'm saying that is, when my deposits come back in and my other stuff that I've taken care of business-wise, selling a few things to make up for the shortfall of this trip, which I want to talk about this trip for a minute. My neighbor got mad last night, and they almost had the police called out because Chloe and her were just at it. Literally did. The neighbor basically heard Chloe's side. She said, yeah, right. Well, anyways, my adopted grandmother was at Walmart hearing Chloe say, oh, I offered you anything. That's because Chloe saw my grandmother in an aisle and had to say that to cover her own ass. My grandmother came by and basically told the neighbor, oh no, it was one of those attitude things. When you're 93, you can detect it. But anyway, Chloe just, overturned it. Well, them two were going at it basically, verbally, and I just said to her son, who's setting me up with a really badass phone tomorrow, that I really don't want to get involved, And you should have heard it. You're bleeding, read it dry. You are a bastard in a dress. Put on some pants. Fuck you, you're a man. You never gave birth to your son. Back and forth. Literally. I'm just sitting here going, can't we both have peace? Even Chloe's, my neighbor's, not Chloe, even my neighbor's son, Graham, was like, ladies, just calm down. Even he said ladies. I'm like, come on, girls, calm down. It's not worth it. Yeah, you had each of them provoking each other. I couldn't remember. Chloe didn't have a son. Well, we hope not. But anyways, also, they went on and on and on. Chloe, you're not truly trans. You don't think like a woman. Well, then she went, Chloe's like, well, Rita's a fucking bastard with that. Well, Rita's a female just like you, but Rita doesn't accept that much higher than you. And then it was like, Rita's the man with fake tits, you know, and it went on and on and on. And I mean, Chloe was just piling on the insult. She's like, look, if you truly loved Rita, you wouldn't be insulting her right next to her while she's trying to calm me down. I said, calm down. She's like, no, don't tell me to fucking calm down. And literally, the neighbor's like, we need to call the police because someone's going to jail, and it's not going to be Rita or Grant. It's going to be both of us. Do you want out of this fucking hellhole? Start acting like it. And then Chloe's like, my problem stemmed from you, and blah, blah, blah. She says, no, your problem stemmed from your freeloading mooch that leaves everyone dry. And, I mean, literally the neighbor just went on and on and on. And I'm sitting there saying, can't we just get along? We have not much time left, and we're fucking out of here. Literally. I mean, it's like marble madness. Just pure madness. Excuse me. You know, and so, you know, like yesterday, I mean, she even found out through the manager that Chloe's on notice. Because, you know, Chloe's been having the police come out a lot. And, you know, and etc., you know, Chloe basically, is in a lot of trouble, you know, but, you know, Chloe's just like, well, I'm too fucking disabled. They're never gonna ever touch me. No one can arrest me type thing. And, they told me, you know, Rita, you weren't arrested, you were detained. And, they said, I wish you bastard would have been detained. I mean, they went on and on and on. And Chloe's like, no one can touch me. I'm untouchable. She was bragging to the neighbor that the government couldn't even touch her. And she's like, I'm going, can we both calm down? I mean, even though my dear sister was trying to tell her to start behaving better and be a good person, Chloe is basically, you know, like she usually does. And there's no God, there's no this, there's no that. She turned around and said, you're so damn disabled mentally that you're never going to get your sex change. No wonder why everyone likes to laugh at you. You're not going to get what Rita had and other girls had. She just flew off the handle. It was like, she turned around, you know, and she's just like, there's a girl that's a mentor to me. Her name is Jean. She's a post-op. Anyways, we're both great people, great family, extended family. Chloe decided her name's Dean, like Dean Martin. Dean. She's like, you'll insult anyone who passes better than you, acts like a woman more than you. And literally, I mean, look, well, I'm a real fuck at me. I got makeup. Yeah, you dipped into your cash money that could have paid more gas. Who's paying the excess gas? But I'm doing my part. Yeah, and you still don't pay the fucking electricity. Well, anyways, the manager was talking to my neighbor, my adopted sister, and said, you know, everything Rita's been through, you know, Chloe owes a lot. Now, Chloe's mom, if you're watching this, shut up because you don't understand everything. But anyways, they were both bickering apparently, manager and her as well, and manager said, look, Chloe never pays her rent except for when she feels like it, and never offers electricity or the internet bill. Well, where we're going, the internet's going to be a little slower. Always bitching about that. Well, I'm sorry to say, but we being in an internet community like we are, oh well. I already found out they're going to charge me another $400 for the router, even though they've charged me twice already. I'm like, you know what? And they said, oh, well, you know, I said, I own it twice removed. Just put that in your damn fucking pipe and smoke. Literally. And, you know, what I do with it is my business. So they were just like, fine. And, you know, but, you know, the neighbor, she just got very, very angry, you know. And then Chloe was outside, you know, throwing her keys on the concrete out of anger. And she says, look, you're acting completely borderline. Chloe just snapped and says, I'm not fucking borderline. You fucking psycho. I am a fucking autistic person. These places misdiagnosed. She goes, oh yeah. Place on the hill misdiagnosed too. Added fuel. Then Chloe turned around and said they're all fucking Twinkie eating twats. I mean, literally, this is the stuff that she throws out there, and in some ways it's funny. It sparks because, the neighbor basically is, almost knows that it's almost time to move, and the other thing is the neighbor turned around and said, if you start misbehaving, and right before you leave, my neighbor says, I'll stay with Rita for a month. Fuck you. I will fucking load up the truck, unload the truck, and I will fucking make sure that Rita's in her new place, and you're not following. Literally, that was the other thing that was going on, literally, look, Chloe, got yelled at also, which is, in my opinion, and the whole story goes is like this. It's like my neighbor. My neighbor turned around, right? And my neighbor turned around and basically turned and told me that I had to pay a lot of money for Mikey to help me. So I know Mikey's grandmother, and me and her were really like this, very, very close, close as sisters, even though she could be my grandmother more likely. So I go to her, Grandma Phyllis. What the fuck's going on? She says, what is it, dear? I tell her, and she turns, and says, it's part of the story with Chloe. And this is the moral about pretty much if I can finish up the story. Anyways. People need to mind their own fucking business, alright? Big fucking deal, alright? Old guy basically wants to take me to dinner now, not Chloe. Chloe didn't pay back the plug, so she's not entitled to steak and lobster. Then Chloe threw the shit. Why not me? So what about me? Things like, you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be so busy, I don't think I have time to have dinner. We got cleaning right after loading. And, the floors, I can vacuum myself. I'm going to vacuum. What's next? After the floors, cleaning the vacuum cleaner, taking the trash out. Then I gotta sweep the floors and wash the floors. Then I gotta get the kitchen counters done, like they're almost done. The kitchen's almost done. Then Chloe's gonna wipe down all the counters. So, all, literally, it's like, people need to mind their own business, and, not, or if they overhear something, they don't need to reiterate. Look, I always call schizophrenic because she's so paranoid. She thinks the neighbor wants to detain her so she can, and she told her this, last night, so she can be pinned for everything, pinned blame for that, the autistic thing. And, she's, paranoid that, she can't go down the street without the FBI and the Secret Service or the NSA or doctors are gonna call and have her involuntary. It's like, and like I said, the neighbor basically turned around, and it's mostly like, it's not physical, but it's like mental, it's a mental smack upside the head, like, use common sense. So she says that word's no longer in my vocabulary, and then neighbor's like, that's moral value, and she's like, that's not in my vocabulary until Trump's out of office. Literally, and she called the neighbor a Trump target. My neighbor said, no, I voted for Hillary if I could vote. Well, anyways, the neighbor's calling, Chloe. The problem, Chloe's turning around saying, we'd be better off if the fucking nigger crossed the way and you get the fuck out of here because you're both fucking drug users. You're a heroin and meth user. And the neighbor has something, just like everyone else. And, well, except for some people, which is the neighbor just says, prove it. And, that's the thing, in this day and age, the justice system is broken. We all know this. But anyways, with all the shit going on, I mean, the neighbors just went ape shit against Chloe. I mean, literally just went ape shit. Sorry to say, but I love Chloe dearly. But I love Chloe dearly, and I just wanted to share that with you because you know she's not like, I hope Rita dumps your ass, gets rid of you, gets a roommate. Well, I am looking for a roommate, yes, but not for the reasons you think. But not because I'm replacing Chloe either. But you get the idea. Lexi, I hope to hear from you tomorrow, by the way. Boo, I hope to give you my new number too. Basically, I will brief you both. If TJ wants my number too, she can have it. I just want to say, same with you, Gabby. We're all like family, even though, we all have secrets. I know as a minister, I've been keeping quiet on a few that I know that's going on, and that we've all been still strongly connected as family, Lexi, Gabby, and if anyone's heard from Vestar Page, I hope she's okay. Same with you, Boo. I hope you're doing alright. Boo meaning Jenna, my moderator. But, boys, Mom, if you've gotten this far in the video, you can understand that them two are going at loggerheads. Sometimes the neighbor and Chloe. I mean, back and forth. And then the neighbor basically turned around to look at, you took away, you're gonna bleed Rita dry, and she's gonna be dead early, and her family's gonna go after you for freaking, driving Rita into the ground. Rita can't juggle, everything. And then the neighbor turned around, finished the story up, basically said, who's fucking affording everything? Rita. Rita bought the boxes, that wasn't cheap. Rita bought all the fucking tape, but with the excess money I was gonna buy TV dinners, I'd buy tape. And then she fucking throws a shit fit. The neighbor heard it. And then this is the fucking stupid thing, right? We got TV. And she's like, what do you like the TV? Right in front of her face. And the neighbor's like, you fucking yelled at Rita what shitter paper is when this shitter paper's right in front of you. I mean, picture this. I have this chair, right? And at the time, I had this dress, which I'm wearing tomorrow. You guys can see me in a red dress. Anyway, that dress, and I'm going to be wearing leggings, possibly, depending. I got a rash growing from wearing a dress yesterday. I wore everyone at the library thought it was the cutest thing. It's got yellow, it's got these little pockets, Usually I wear a dress for for laundry day. So, we got laundry done, but again, it was like, and that's the other, the neighbor, right? She's right, how many boxes did you fill? I said 4 large boxes. I was gonna have some more time. She goes, 4. How many did you? Well, I did my clothes. And then Chloe turns around and says, Rita, you need to hurry up and pack up the rest of the stuff. So it's all packed up for that, right? On schedule today is this. Library till 2, go home, because after 2, the manager at the new place is gone, so our email communication won't be done until we meet face to face on Monday. So then come home and pack, but Chloe, she'll want a nap, so the neighbor's just like, well, get her done. I mean, I gotta finish packing the kitchen up, which is light. Then I gotta clean the kitchen again, which is light. Finish in here, which is light. Move some boxes around so they're prepared for tomorrow. I might stack up some boxes over there to access the stuff on the wall. So pull the little, things out of the wall. Which, by the way, Chloe basically did get even about one thing. Alright? Now the neighbor's accusing Chloe of bleeding you dry, being a financial mooch, not doing anything. Chloe turned around to look at your son. What a freeloading jackoff. She's like, my son's a hard worker. Oh, it's a fucking hell that he is. You turn around, you praise the bastard, Yet the bastard, he's looking at me like, I know that Rita paid him to fucking pull the weed, but we just still fucking, oh well, you just didn't know. And then Chloe ripped her a new one about how she got so ass hurt she didn't get her KFC or her Taco Bell or a McDonald's, Burger King, etc. meals because she had extra money. So when she said, "Hey, how goes it?" And we said, "Hey, we're always polite." I mean, and then she had the audacity to say, Graham took Rita somewhere a while ago out of nicety, but he refuses to give her handicap placard. And so, so it was just like downright wrong, and he's just like, ooh, you got two of them. It's the principal. And Chloe called him a freeloading. He goes, well, I thought I could keep it for my mom. And Chloe's like, yeah, you're stealing a parking placard that doesn't belong to her, that's handicapped. And you can't give it back to Rita because you don't want it. He was just very, dependent there. He said, you took money to repair the walls and to buy the materials. You haven't done it. Well, so the other day, Chloe was out there in the bushes, and he's like, oh, it never happened. Anyway, Chloe was sitting there, right? And Chloe carries plastic gloves. Anyways, Chloe's sitting there. This was yesterday. And Chloe saw the neighbor shoot up Harold, the neighbor's son. And he was like really out of it. And Chloe's like, you both are fucking heroin users. You guys are so fucking incourteous to leave your needle right outside our fucking entrance door for the dog to step on. Chloe had the glove and, disposed of it in the dumpster. She's like, you fucking dealers, users should be freaking involuntary for your actions. Take the money and then you leave. Now, the neighbor, of course, got angry because Chloe defended our friend Mikey when, Mikey showed up. It was like, Chloe's like, and by the way, bitch, you should mind your own fucking business. And she's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Chloe. And Chloe says, you're damn right. You shouldn't be discussing other people's fucking business. If you're gonna sit there and say Rita's gotta pay $100 cash to Mikey to help, we'll just load the fucking truck ourselves. And Mikey's sitting there, oh yeah, you need to mind your own fucking business. My financial agreement is between me and Rita, not you dictating how much. Well, you need the money. Well, anyways, eventually your old grandma, Phyllis got home. That's Mikey's grandmother. They were not playing nice, they were literally just going ape shit. Hold on a second, I'm gonna pull the dilator out the front kind of box. Morning? Alright, so, to top off the story before I freaking finish this energy drink and, basically, the manager, is, putting Chloe on notice at the new place, for her actions, yelling at the neighbors, and by the way, the other neighbor, the one that Chloe called the nigger, came over last night too to the neighbor's defense, and she's a sweetheart, she's giving me brownies and cookies, making sure Chloe doesn't get any because Chloe didn't deserve it. Chloe knew when she's bipolar on me. So when she gets freaking pissed, she's like, listen here, you little motherfucking bastard. You gotta put your pants on. This is how she talks. And top of that, you're so fucking bad that you're the worst thing in this fucking building. You should get out of here, you fucking scum. You should stop bleeding Rita dry. And it went on and on and on. I was just trying to sling mud back. They're like, and then I'm saying, Chloe, calm down, Chloe. She's like, you're the one getting back, Rita. You're getting one. Well, my beautiful African Scottish friend says, look at Rita's calm as a cucumber. You're fucking sitting there trying to turn everything against you. That's you're a bastard. You're a fucking bastard. And Chloe just went ape, wailing, basically basically, verbal wailing against this beautiful woman who I said, can't we just get along? And my friend who's bipolar too said, Rita, stay out of this, girl. It's our turn to defend you. This little shit's gonna learn one way or another. Went on and on and on. You're a selfish bastard. They both tag teamed eventually. Chloe just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go outside. Chloe went outside for a long while, came back, and in tears. She's like, once I get out of here, things will change. Well, between, extended family members, etc. Chloe's mom, if you watch this far, you'll understand that, there's a way of changing it. Now, if it's autism, I'd like to know. If it's not autism, I'd still like to know. I mean, literally. I mean, my neighbor is severely bipolar to the point where she has to have one med only work called Latuda. Everything else doesn't work. She basically thinks Chloe needs Latuda because everything else isn't working. Now, other people say Chloe needs to give the med a chance. Now, I don't know about you all, but in my opinion, neighbors need to mind their own business. We're leaving tomorrow. We don't need any more fucking trouble. I mean, you got neighbors going at it with each other. Cops could have been called last night because of it. You got me and Graham trying to comfort and contain 3 women. 2 of them tag teaming Chloe just because Chloe, I mean. And then, you got Chloe trying to dictate finances. And then you got both girls calling them the bastard. You're Rita's husband. The husband's 19 years old. You should go back to being a man. You don't blend in as a woman. And then she gets mad thinking, well, you're just like a fucking useless mom. My mom wants a son while you act like a boy. Rita basically is cool, collected basically, and as a woman, and I just sat there and say, let's not add fuel to that fire. That's what I say to Chloe all the time. I mean, look, Chloe wants to freaking, when Chloe leaves, she wants to get even with the neighbor. She wants to both fix it. She wants to both rent. She's got it in her head. You did. And, the thing is, it's not like Chloe, she doesn't give a shit. You hurt her, you harm her, you do something. She's not going to give up until your person is either dead or behind the bars. More likely dead is what she has, I mean, literally, it's like the neighbors said, the neighbors are like, something needs to budge. My stylist or my switch, my husband's switch. So, they all say, something needs to budge. And, I tried to tell her, and teach her some valuable lessons about, things, but she just doesn't want to hear it. I mean, look, makeup, in my opinion, makeup could have waited. I need makeup. Well, the neighbors wanted to have a freaking real wingding last night because, one of the things I was planning to do was get some bourbon and hang out with the neighbors one last time and have a good few shots, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. And, it's one of those things where they're angry, they didn't get their alcohol. At the same time, they're freaking going to sad to see me leave. I mean, look, they basically said to her last night, that my place is always clean. They can always come in, sit down, have a conversation. Her around, the place is dirty, and, and the new manager says, I will be inspecting, I will be checking that 2-bedroom all the time. And I know Rita can do it all on her own, but, you're going to have to pull your own weight. And, Chloe's just like, ow. It's like, for real, literally. I mean, so this morning I got to go take a dump, and then while the bath water's running for Chloe, I got to do that. Then I got to walk Moppy this morning. Chloe walked him last night while I was in my jammies. She wanted to walk him for once, but she needed the time to cope. I mean, that's her way. Me and Chloe, because we were both mental hospitals, one of the ways we cope is walking. And sometimes I can walk for hours just around the building, but even though I'm in a wheelchair, the strength, I don't have this, I'm trying to keep my legs from atrophying, but the problem is with me is my back and my neck and everything's going on. I mean, look, I had to lift a lot of heavy boxes yesterday, 6 of them, I think, four to 6, and I'm trying to get prepared to move, and that's really doing a number on my stress, and like my sister said, what's the point of having her around, and well, one is, that let's just say, for all purposes here, that she's gonna have to start getting treatments, otherwise, there's no money coming in for her while waiting for disability. If she doesn't get to the administrative law hearing, which is next month, as well as her consultations for gender surgery, and everything's already done for her. She's just happy to get it done. That I got a person that's and I've asked Boo for some laser hair removal. I also found a person that's got a list for laser breast surgeons in the States. She's got well documented, so she's gonna help too. But the main thing is I'm busting my ass trying to get everything logically done, and then you got these people fucking getting pissed because they're sitting there saying, well, you're too mentally unstable for sex change. Well, you're too mentally unstable. You're psychotic. You're having episodes. I mean, it'd be like my beloved sister Jennifer, which I don't talk about Jennifer. Hey, I love you, Jen. Now I'm not going to talk about my sister's problems on my job on YouTube, but I will tell you she had a mental breakdown and ended up having some legal trouble. All right. I love my sister Jen dearly. Now, Chloe's mom, this is an adopted sister. It's not blood related. So technically you can't just say, well, I've seen the family. Well, look at you. I mean, it's in freaking Chloe's medical records that you're freaking borderline bipolar too. And possibly schizophrenic and anything else. They're stacking everything against you with mental. They're also stacking everything against Chloe's dad, Tyler. So, also known as Angeline. So, and I'm using the word Tyler for this video because, for one, I don't want Chloe or Chloe's mom to think, oh, well, you shouldn't be using the word Angeline. Well, Angie, if you're watching. Alright, so back to the story. When it comes to everything, they're getting angry, it's like for example, Chloe destroying phones, for example. Turns around and basically, like yesterday, goes, oh, well, we have to have another consult with that one lady and that therapist, and they take cash only. So, like, last night, the neighbor's like, who the fuck are you gonna pay for it? Oh, Rita is. Turns around and says, Rita doesn't give two shits about your sex change, I bet. And Rita's got better allocated money because she's got to pay the deposits and she's got to pay the excess rent she's not making because who's making this move possible? And Chloe's like, well, I am bullshit. You're not doing much. I mean, they all basically, all three of them, ran taxing her now. Saying, really, Rita's paying for the moving truck. Rita's paying the rent. Rita's buying the cell phone. Rita's bought the boxes. Rita's bought the tape. Rita's got most of the work done. And then they had to go into one of her medical problems. Now, everyone says this, alright. Now, Chloe's mom, we're going to diffuse the situation here for me to say this without pissing you off, okay? For persistent genital arousal disorder, which she claims is a female disorder, which it is. Hold on a sec. Yeah, her whole doctor's team with the hormone specialist basically said she's got super sexual hyperarousal disorder. Yeah. Yeah. The hormone doctor of all things. That's in her medical record for life. Which means it can cause her to do some serious fucking funky ass shit. I mean, I was talking to a hormone doctor the other day, right? Hormone doctor lined us up with some specialists in our area. You know, she's lined it up, gave me a list. I could choose one that's closest. Anyways, so, basically, you know, mailed it to me. So, you have any questions, you know, just let me know, or you can come through us. But anyways, as you know, Chloe the other day says to me, "Could you find me a psychologist and psychiatrist?" Well, anyways, that was the last night, the other day. Neighbor said, "Why the fuck does Rita need to fucking help you?" Oh, well, Rita's a saint. Yes, Rita doesn't need to get off her ass to help you. You can't even fucking lift a finger for dishes. We had paper. I mean, you know, paper plates and paperware. Well, anyway, the neighbor basically heard the whole fucking story, and Chloe's mom, if you're watching, please validate this by email or, you know, in a comment below, because I'd like to hear your honest fucking opinion on this whole fucking dishes thing. I mean, were you that fucking tightwadish cheap that you went that route instead of washing them? I mean, literally, that's why they have problems doing dishes, you know, house cleaning. I mean, literally, neighbor just said, look, you fucking need so much work that you need to be in a group home. Well, I'm never gonna go to group home. Well, the neighbor basically was saying last night in her insult that if Chloe's mom wasn't gonna do the job, she and grandma would come out and help fucking put her in a group home. She got on disability. Which brings me back to the disability thing. The neighbor got so angry. So listen here, you little bastard. You're not on fucking disability. You would have been on fucking disability, but you're not fucking taking your meds. Oh, the meds make me weird. And then she turned and said, Rita, what did you say about the meds? I said, Chloe, your Social Security exhibit file says you need to be taking your meds. Well, you know, and that's one thing that she wasn't taking. Chloe's mom, you didn't know that. Now you do. Right there. She's schizophrenic, and she doesn't want to take her meds. Well, apparently from the Social Security Administration's own, I think it was psychologist or psychiatrist, put in her exhibit file that she's schizophrenic. Well, even her lawyer told her she's schizophrenic, but unless she's taking her meds, which he even said, you need to be on treatment, you gotta get counseling, we want chart notes, we want to show how bad you are, you know, we want this. Well, Chloe thinks 3 hospitalizations, oh, money. Doesn't work that way. So, you know, so the neighbors are angry because it's a waste of that. And then the neighbor accused her of just going getting a vacation away from me. And it goes on and on and on. I mean, finally, we finally broke the girls all up. And I mean, between my Scottish American, Scottish African, my friend, neighbor, my neighbor next door, my sister, adopted, they're both sisters, even both girls. And Chloe, we finally got it broke apart. But I mean, literally, Chloe's just like, and the problem once I leave, things will get better. Well, you know, she was outside, and the neighbor basically went out to have a cigarette. Listen, you're not going to change. You're going to fucking do the same thing in another location. It might be worse, but we're not standing by for it. So you know, my sister, Kara, when I said, you know, last night about going bye-bye, well, she needs to realize that she's on notice. She does. But the thing is, she misbehaves. I mean, literally, we can't have her outbursts in the new place. Even though we're in a building that says it's schizophrenic, it's a blend in the lungs, it's fine. We think what's going to happen is it's going to be worse. Now, Now, Chloe's mom's sitting there going, well, why don't you get treated? Well, she repeated that thing. She repeated it. She doesn't want any fucking Twinkies or tears or movies. She doesn't want fucking to deal with any of the clinics because the clinics will request her records and then they'll know, oh, borderline and bipolar, which one? Oh, schizophrenia. Oh, wow. You know, so you got all these diagnoses, but at the same time, which one's right? And she's not fucking gonna sit there and wait. I mean, look, she said if a psychologist can't clinically diagnose her like 8 to 12 times more, like her psychologist took 16 times before diagnosing her autistic, and it should be that way for schizophrenia. Well, it is. It's like the one lady said. The lady said she has to take the DSM-5 book that's this thick, I think she said, and freaking whittles it down. Yeah. So, you know, you just can't get a diagnosis over. But, always sleeping. I gotta get moving. You know, because once I get done with the energy drink, I will, like I said, take a dump, run clothes, water, and get her up for the day. I will get this video uploaded. I mean, literally, anyone, including you, Boo, is listening to this video or podcast this morning at work. Hope you're doing good, sweetheart. Love you. I love all of you. I even love you too, Chloe's mom, so don't think I don't. I just like you, but I don't will not stop loving you. But anyways, for watching Chloe's mom. But yeah, you know, your deal, and by the way, she's, you know, needs to calm down. I don't know if it's environmental or if it's going to get worse. If it gets worse, you know, I will be contacting Chloe's mom for options, and those options are more likely leaving it in your hands to take care of her because, frankly, I can't do it. I mean, literally, my body is just going through a lot right now, and, you know, you get the idea. So, you know, worst case scenario. Now, you know, I do like the neighbor's attitude basically yesterday, trying to defend me because she knows it's been draining. You know, every time I turn around, it's like she doesn't want to part with her money for mine. But anyways, about the story. So tomorrow is busy. I'll give you my schedule for today. Go to the library till 2 until the management company is done talking with me, and then I will finish up spreadsheets. I'm going to try to get as many done as possible. Then tomorrow I go at 7. We get up at 5. Tomorrow's 5 in the morning. We gotta both be bathed and showered by 7. We might even get up at 4 to make sure. So we get our bath tomorrow. Oh wait. So after we get back from the library today, we pack up. That's it. We go and pack up. We might swing by the library between 6 and 8, but otherwise we're going to have a window where we're at home eating dinner and pack. You know, and once we get everything packed, we'll spend a little time at the library finishing up if we need something to finish up. And then, you know, because I'm trying to finish my monthly spreadsheets up, or at least the first stage of it before Monday. Meanwhile, tomorrow, when we get up, manager comes early for us, does a walkthrough, and then, basically, we'll, you know, do a walkthrough, and, everything's gonna be fine. You know, the walkthrough's gonna be fine. So, you know, and, no problems there, and then afterwards, we will get in the wheelchair and we go over to, the place where the truck is, and we pick it up and we go straight to the gas station. And then from there we go to, the, what do you call it? The Lowe's, and we get a plywood piece cut, and come back to and then we go to our storage shed, and we clean it out, and then we take the truck into the house here, and then I get wheeled over to the insurance place where the lady works at the storage shed and turn over the storage key, and then I go and turn the electricity off for Saturday and go to the post office, mail out 2 packages, and then I return home, and or I will get the phone and then do the errand while Chloe and Mikey load the truck up, because the phone's a necessity. And then that's fine. But anyways, I get up early tomorrow, 4 to 5, make sure we're showered, bathed, and then we're ready to roll. And then we get to bed early. After we get the truck loaded, we got cleaning to do, and we're So today I gotta put the oven on self-cleaning mode. Hopefully it works, because it'll take 4 hours. So we figure when we get back from our library time, we'll turn it on and let's see how it works, huh? Worst case scenario, I can always turn the damn thing off by the switch. So, anyways, with that said, please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions, keep it nice is all we ask. Hit the like and subscribe button so it's fun even for the family and dogs. Thanks for watching Buttercup.